So you're probably wondering, what is this video? And to be honest with you, I'm just gonna level with you here, I have no idea. See, the Capstone is a grad requirement given to us by the BC government, and when I was asking what my capstone should be, everybody just kept telling me it can be whatever I want. They didn't even tell me what the purpose was, they just said I had to learn something, so it was like, okay, I'ma do my YouTube channel, cause that's something I genuinely enjoy. What specifically about my channel, you might ask? Well, back in May of 2021, I was like, you know what? I like making content. I've got 3 videos that have like at least 1,000 views on them that I put together, which is insane. I'm gonna have a go at seeing if I can get monetized. Like, it should be easy, no biggie. Like, totally not hard. Like, I got it down locked, no problem. Spoiler alert. So, to understand why I, didn't get monetized, we have to look at my stats on my channel. So the bottom line is, in order to get monetized, you need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to become a part of YouTube's partner program, and then you'll get paid for having advertisements on your videos, which is great, because money is good. The biggest challenge I had with becoming, getting monetized on YouTube was easily, the biggest challenge I had was getting people to subscribe, because the algorithm was constantly changing. Before on YouTube, you had to do a really cliche and cringy intro where you're like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And, the whole don't forget to hit the bell thing. And now instead, that trope has been so done to death that you can't even mention it in your videos, or else people will either just fast forward through it or just click off your video entirely because you'll look like just another generic YouTuber. There won't be anything interesting about you. And that was really difficult because if you can't mention subscribing, people don't want to subscribe. I had a really hard time staying authentic while also trying to appease the algorithm. It was a very hard balance to keep. However, there is an upside. While I may have absolutely sucked at getting subs in the beginning, I have definitely figured out how to gain lots of views. The algorithm, for some reason, really loves small short clip videos. Like, these 2 meme posts I made are blowing up for some reason. And I was like, great, I'm gonna start a TikTok and post short skits, because the algorithm likes shorts videos, and for some reason those aren't doing well. It's really weird that my 2 skits I posted to TikTok and did really well on TikTok aren't doing well on YouTube at all. But this is a really good example of why YouTube's algorithm being very weird requires both a lot of trial and error, as well as was such a hindrance to me getting monetized. The constant changing was just super frustrating. However, I did manage to achieve a few things, which is very exciting. An achievement I have, some achievements I have view-wise, I guess, is I've got 3 music extension / playlist videos that I made that are they're doing pretty well. They all have at least 1,000 views apiece, which is really helpful for getting the 4,000 watch hours, because if you make extension videos that are 30 minutes long, people are gonna loop them and watch hours and hours of content, which is great, because that's really helping me crush the whole get 4,000 watch hours requirement, which is strange because I totally thought I was gonna miss that requirement from the beginning, so that's very exciting. But yeah, while meeting the 1K sub requirement was very difficult and still is, I have definitely found that the 4,000 watch hours are much easier to accomplish. And yes, while I did fail to become monetized by the end of this project, a couple of really exciting things did happen that I definitely believe will help me get monetized. So, back in June of 2021, just as we were finishing up with grade 11, a YouTuber by the name of Narrow Gauge threw out a casting call for his upcoming series on YouTube. And I love acting, huge theater kid. And I was at the point acting-wise where I'm like, I think I could reasonably, do a decent job voice acting. I think I can give this a go. I was like, I think I've got this. And so I auditioned for a role and was not expecting anything because it was my first audition for a voice acting role. I did never voice acted, so I was like, this is probably gonna go nowhere. And to my complete shock, horror, and surprise, I got a callback for his series. There was a bunch of minor roles, which was, I was totally totally fine with because I was new and I was figuring it out. But I got some tiny roles of just playing workmen, as you can see in the clips here.
What's taking him so long?
No idea.
Perhaps a good night's sleep will make you feel better.
Excuse me, could you hold on a moment? I need your help with something.
What's the matter?
I just got word that the Flying Scots are going to stall outside of London with a train. She can't grip the rails properly. You're the closest that can help. Can you bring her here? And what was really cool about that is, I have never been at a project like this before where I've worked and collaborated with other content creators before, or I've never had to work internationally. It's weird. The guy lives in Britain. He lives in the UK. I should have mentioned that. Anyway. What was really interesting is I noticed that after like episode 7 of his series debuted and I did my voice thing in there, it started bringing in subs naturally, which I thought was really weird that I was just like growing my audience by throwing myself out there. Like that was just really cool to see. And what's really like just what I'm also so pumped about right now is a while ago he asked me to voice another character in a completely different series he's doing because he loved my auditions so much. I sent him like 7 tapes. He loved my tape so much, he was like, okay, I will give you a bigger role in this upcoming series I have that I got to act in, and it was so much fun. And it's set to release in October, so I'm definitely counting on that boosting my channel. And another thing that I have in the works right now is I'm currently working on making a voice reel and just emailing it to people or just putting it on like Twitter, so that way I can grow my audience as well as just get to collaborate with more creators, because it has been so much fun just working and collaborating with like people who don't live on the island. It's really cool. Like, it's been really surreal just getting to work with somebody who lives in the UK. Yeah, and the last thing I just want to talk about before explaining like what I learned from this project is the type of content I intend to make. I hope will become really popular. But recently I discovered that I love and really enjoy putting together video essays. It's been something I've been debating doing for 2 years now. I've been on the fence about it because I love listening to video essays and I love writing them. But I was like, I don't know. I just didn't have the talent at the time, right? So it was really fun making my first video essay for my English final project, which was cool because I got 100% on that. So that's like really fun. But I really hope to make more essays and definitely more discussion videos, probably some reviews, because I just like making that kind of analytical kind of content. It's really fun because I get to flex my like critical thinking muscles. But yeah, overall, I learned that it's like really hard to become relevant on any platform, but like really hard to become relevant specifically on this platform if you're not posting daily and you're not like constantly making content. And like that showed me it's not only important to find a balance between your responsibilities and your hobbies, but also that like YouTube is not a viable career path unless you dedicate a lot of time and a lot of energy to the whole script writing and editing processes. And yeah, it was kind of eye-opening sort of, because I've done this for a hobby for like 5 years, and then when I took it on in like this project's capacity, it's like, oh, it actually takes like a lot of work to try and even make like $4 a month off of ad revenue on this platform. Like it's super hard, which totally makes sense why you see so many sponsorships for people like Nord and Surfshark and like Raid Shadow Legends. Like when YouTubers say they depend on those sponsorship reads, they're not joking, and that was just super interesting to like deeply understand. Another thing I learned from voice acting was that it's really like networking is really super valuable, and like it was just such a cool and amazing learning experience because I've never had to network with people who are not only complete strangers to me but who live in whole other countries. Like it was just like easily my favorite learning experience for this project was figuring out how to network and how to meet deadlines and how to balance like recording your lines and getting feedback on them. But yeah, that like the voice acting and growing my channel through voice acting was probably my highlight from this project. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching me ramble for like 8 minutes. Hope you enjoyed. I'll hand it over to me IRL and take any questions assuming you have any, but yeah, bye!